Hi guys, it's Elle. Today I wanted to do an April favorites video. I've seen a couple of these videos before where they do their monthly favorites, and I thought doing this would also make it easier for me to appreciate things in my day-to-day life. I get to kind of sit down and be like, what did I really like this month, instead of focusing on anything negative. Show a little gratitude, show a little appreciation for things in life. I don't think I'll probably do this every month, but it is something I want to start doing. First, for my monthly favorite this month, my April favorite, I'm going to start with my skincare products. Obviously, I'm going to talk about the two brands that I've already been talking about. If you go and watch my how I got rid of my fungal acne video, you probably already heard about these products. Obviously, I'm going to be talking about Medicube products. The Medicube products that I have at the moment, they have really transformed my skin and I really love them, enjoyed them. I don't know if I got them in April or if I got them last month, but for the sake of the video, we're going to say I got it this month. I really enjoyed them. I talked about the formula already, as well as April skin products. I've already talked about them. Because of their formula, for the April skin products though, I have not been using it every day, like every single day, only because I feel like I need to give my skin a little break here and there. But something that I recently tried, literally not too long ago, was, I think it's called Hev Blue products. I really enjoyed their products. I used their toner and their cream. It was something new for me to really try because it was salmon egg in the products, and apparently that's good for your skin, and I just thought it was kind of neat to try. I've only used it a couple of times because since getting my fungal acne, I'm not too quick to try and do new products consistently yet. I want to keep what I got going on and then try out the other products. So I've been using it literally once or twice, but I like it so far. The toner, when I received the products, the toner came with these cotton pads. They're not pads. It's like literal sheets of paper and the material that you'll find a sheet mask in, which is kind of cool. I feel like you can make your own mask kind of with them, and they're biodegradable, which is also cool for the environment. I enjoyed it. I did post a TikTok / YouTube short using those products. So again, go check out my other videos. What are you doing? Go check out my TikTok and my other socials. What are you doing? Link is in the description. Duh. Stay updated. There's not really much I have to say about it because, like I said, I've only been using it a couple of times. But I just thought, it's a neat little thing. It's a neat little thing, something new for my little skincare. Next, we are going to move on to the clothes. Now, I haven't bought too many clothes here recently, simply because I plan on going on vacation where I will then buy more clothes. And I was like, instead of buying clothes to go on vacation with, I'm just gonna pack light, go on vacation, buy clothes, and then come back with more clothes. Let's get into some of the clothes that I've already bought. Again, you've probably already seen these pieces of clothing if you watched my shopping vlog. I'm not the best at describing things I like and why I like them, so bear with me. But first, let's get into the things you've already seen. It's not too many because, like I said, I haven't really been buying a whole lot. And there's not too many things that I would say is my favorite, I'm really glad I bought this, or this is something new that I'm appreciating. First is this corset, this camo corset crop top. I don't know how to tie a bow, but imagine there's a bow at the top of this. I really love this because this is as close as I have as to anything like corset material, to be honest, and I do wish I had an actual corset because I think they look nice and it's very easy to style with, especially for more alternative looks. But this is the shirt. Like I said, you probably already seen this if you watched all my videos, which you should. Duh. But yeah, it unfortunately has the Bratz logo in it because it's a Bratz collab with Bratz and Forever 21, and I did not know that until I already had purchased it. But look at the little pink lace detailing and everything. Next, we have my first pair of bubble skirt, not first pair, it's not a pair. It's a bubble skirt. It is a brown bubble skirt. Again, purchased at Forever 21. I wanted to try out different silhouettes. Like, I like buying clothes that I've haven't had anything similar to it before, so I could figure out different ways to accessorize and make outfits. And yeah, so I've actually also been on the lookout for a bubble skirt, but like when it was like really, really popular, they were very expensive, and I was like, that's stupid. No. It's very wrinkled, unfortunately. And unfortunately, it will stay wrinkled because laziness. Lastly, for clothes is something that I have not shown you guys at all because I believe this was kind of like bought on a whim. I bought these at, what is it called? Ross. I call them hot shorts because these aren't bloomers, but I know people will see these and refer to them as bloomers, but to me, bloomers are a lot thicker and they like have a lot of volume to them, so when you wear them under something, it creates a silhouette. To me, these is not that, even though I've seen people call these that. I call these hot shorts. They are a tad big on me, but they're not too baggy on me, but they probably will be here soon, so I'm gonna wear them before they get baggy on me. But I was really excited to have these because I've been plotting on something like this. And again, every time something is like popular that I see that I actually like, it's in like an insane price on it, and I'm just like, I'm not giving y'all all that money for that. I do want to buy actual bloomers because I am getting into JK fashion, as well as I kind of want to get into himekaji as well, because why not? Duh. Like, I want to have outfits for literally any type of style. That is my goal in life, to have for any type of style I got the clothes for it. Next, let's talk about music. Obviously, I'm going to talk about the Black Swan's Roll Up album. I'm happy I own it. I'm happy that I have it in my possession. My goal is to own most, if not all, of Black Swan's releases. I want to be like collecting everything that they have. Speaking of music in general, not just physical media, I have been listening to Eve's album on repeat. I forgot what the album is called. The album I've been listening to it on repeats. Technically, I did released in like 2024 in November, December, but this month I've been listening to the deluxe version on repeat on Spotify. I don't know what it is, but something in me is like filled with joy every time I see Eve on stage, every time I see her perform, every time I see her TikToks, every time I see her Instagram. Like, not in a parasocial relationship type thing, but it's just like her music just like hits different. It just hits different in the middle of the night. It hits different when you're by yourself. It hits different. If you're having a cup of tea, it hits different. It just hits different for me, okay? And I wasn't that big of a Luna stan. I like knew of them. Obviously, I knew that they were all insanely talented, and I think just watching every single one of the members, like the evolution in their style and their, singing capabilities and dancing capabilities, to see them evolve as artists as time goes by, it's just like, it's nice to see. You can tell that they love what they do. You could tell that they all work hard, and I think Eve's transformation was a really like big impact on me, because like I'm not one of those people that like to assume the sexuality of K-pop idols, but she does give me like queer joy, if that makes sense. 2 also came out with an album, I want to say, recently. I haven't listened to too many of the songs on that album yet. I usually like to I have to be like in a listening state of mind. Like, I have to be wanting to actually sit down and listen to the music. Like, I like to look up the lyrics to Korean songs. I don't like to just listen to it and be like, oh, it sounds good. Like, I want to know the meaning of the song. I want to know what you're actually saying to me. I haven't really been listening to like full-blown albums here lately, so I will put up song recommendations, because some of them I don't really know the artist, but I know I like this particular song. And lastly, for this video, I'm going to be talking about books, specifically poems that I've been reading. These are two books, both by R.H. Sin. I recently found out that the author is Black, which, if you're looking to read from more Black authors, things that resonate with you a little bit more, I do recommend his books. I have two of his poems. One is I hope this reaches her in time, and then the other one is Rest in Mourning. I bought these books a long time ago, but Rest in Mourning is something that I revisit often, because I'll find myself in a situation or thinking about something, doing shadow work or something, and then I'm like, I could have sworn there is something similar in this book, and I open it and I read, and I'm like, they're talking about me, this is written for me, they knew what they were doing. It's a book that I really do love. Not to talk down on other authors, but I feel like a lot of poems are marketed as if they're very relatable, and then I find out that it's really for a very specific audience that I do not fit in. So it's refreshing to finally find a book that I think actually genuinely resonates with me in some way, shape, or form. I don't read often, unfortunately, which I know I should, but that's more so a attention span thing, and I literally get bored midway. But when it comes to poetry, it's something that I can usually sit down and read for a couple of hours. This is because I love poems. I love poems, and I've been trying to get back into them. If you have any other poem recommendations that are probably more similar to R.H. Sin's line of work, please leave them down below. I'm willing to take any sort of recommendations. I definitely recommend these books, this author. I'm not a big book person, so if I'm telling you this is a good book, these are good books, and I'm telling you, you should look into this author, do it. That is all for today. Maybe next month I will have a lot more things that I find myself having, a lot of appreciation for, that I want to jot down, tell you guys about it. I kind of waited till too close to the end of the month to be like, oh, I want to do one of those videos. If you like this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as well as turn on notifications so you never have to miss another video. Bye!